Maybe you have noticed your children or some of your students, they drop their performance. So this video is intended to educate some of the parents about this new trend. So the topic that I want to discuss is about the social media, or sometimes they call it a technological addiction, or the social media addiction. So you might be asking, what is it? I know we all are aware of the drug addiction and also the pornographic addiction. So this social media addiction or the technological addiction might be a new trend to you, or might be the new praise to you. So I will just little bit explain it, and then I will tell you the signs and also the symptoms in which you can use to tell if the student or if your child or maybe pequeño you and we go inside or dislike addiction. So there's a saying that says, many people used to repeat that one. They used to say that respect your parents because they passed the exam without the Google. But in other words, I just want to rephrase it again. Yes, with the respect they ought to give, we also need to educate them. Since this is my field, I need to educate everyone about these things. So social media addiction and also the technological addiction, what does it mean? Social media addiction, it means the excessive use or the more time you spend on social media platforms. So just the obvious ones in PNG, they are Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, and WhatsApp, and some other social media platforms again. So those people who are addicted to social media platforms, they feel like their life is depend on the social media platforms. So there are 4 main types of addiction, or got all popular main types of addiction where we can look into it. So before I come back to social media addiction, maybe I can go back to drug addiction, and I can little bit touch on that one. Someone who is addicted to drug, you will notice him or her that he or she cannot live without taking a drug. I mean cannabis or marijuana, or even the homebrew or the beer. They have to continuously or constantly get those drugs in order for them to feel like they are part of everyone. So same goes to social media addiction. Social media addiction, meaning to say that your life will more depend on those social media platforms, but they have a tendency that they can influence you. So to the parents or to the guardians, there are 4 main types of social media addiction. So emotional dependence. The first thing that comes on the social media addiction is you by looking mo all pequeñini, all by people same feelings, emotion, all. I mean depend on social media. Suppose only no browse or only no scroll through or Facebook, TikTok or what to what, they will feel like they cannot survive all by skin diner stuff. That might be one of the reason, or that might be one type of reason that these people that sometimes they regarded them as boombox generation, they are more dependent or they are more into social media platforms. The next one is escapism, or we will say that they want to depend more on social media because they want to escape the reality. Maybe the community that they are living has many issues, or the community that they are living, people are more into religious activities. So because they don't want to join these religious activities or other community-oriented activities, they just want to join the social media so that they can go and join the same interest group of people. So one reason why people are so addicted to social media is to escape, so they can go and interact with the other world. And the third one might be preoccupation. one reason. Samplaman all need lo occupied one time passing the post go put likes react complain go come one time all friends down that might be one of the recent preoccupation or checking updates, or even even though they don't know how to check the information, they just want to go there. And also interference with daily life, they just become part of what is happening today, because one per day only missing social media, they will feel like they are out of place, so they just want to keep with the new with this trend that is happening. So that's why they want to join the social media, so it becomes addiction. All right, there are some reasons why does social media addiction, or let's call it technological addiction, does happen. The one reason might be, we can say, is instant gratification. Gratification, it comes from the word gratitude. So people want to be acknowledged. So for instance, when I post something, I want people to react, comment, and also ask more about information. So because of that thing, they become so addicted to the social media, because when they put up something on the platform, they will constantly or continuously go and check who is commenting or who have seen or watched my video. So they want to be acknowledged, or they want to get more likes. And also the second one might be fear of missing out. People become so addicted because of the peer pressure. They don't want to be missed out of the social media. If their friends, I'm looking for Roman, them go join him TikTok, he or she also wants to go and join the TikTok. They want to be like everyone else. Just for the peer pressure, they appear of missing out. And the third one, like I already mentioned, is to escape the reality. They are joining the social media, or the social media addiction is happening because people just want to escape the reality. And also the social validation. Some people, they turn to the social media, TikTok, Twitter, or whatever, what that you can name. They turn to the social media to validate the information. Or something only email by go put it on Facebook or one some other social media platforms, and just to get the validation. That might be the reason why people are so addicted to the social media. And before I go on and further and discuss about the signs and symptoms, I just want to clarify what does the technological addiction does it means. So actually, technological addiction is to do with digital platforms. So for example, excessive use of online gaming like COD or Call of Duty, and also the smartphone addiction. Smartphone addiction, it comes under technological addiction, where pikinini, all pikinini, we are all by looking all pikinini start lo crawl na go on top, or like watch that's all. That's technological addiction. It's not a social media addiction. Social media addiction, we need to say that go and join the platforms that you socialize with your friends or with the global community, and also with the other people who are from different cultures. And also technological addiction, it means to internet addiction. So with this just few highlights, I will go further down. I will go to the main core where I want to discuss with the parents and also everyone who are concerned. So to the parents, what is the first sign that you will see that, your child has been addicted to those poisons? So when your child is addicted to these ones, there are many consequences that you will see. Just for your information, currently the level of the education is dropping as I am speaking, and also every day teachers in the school, they are having edX trying to discipline those students who are so addicted to the social media platforms and also the technological influences. So the first one that I want to make mention is excessive screen time. How will you see that? Or your child or your students, they are marching towards the graveyard to bury their education or the moral behavior in the communities. So the first one is excessive screen time. You will see that they will spend most of their time looking at the laptop and also the phone. And once they are sitting there, you can try to talk to them and they cannot even reply back to you. Sometimes you by talk nothing and bien by asking because they are spending more time on the screen. That is the first time when you notice in the house or in the community or in the classroom, then you need to think about it. And the second one is not the second one on the first token, or we can see neglect in other activities. You will see that once they are looking at the phone, or while they are watching the phone, or they are looking at the screen, when you're telling them to do something else, they will be neglecting. They won't even turn up. You will tired of talking to your children. Tell them to go and fetch water. Tell them to go and cook. Tell them to clean the house. They won't even turn up. And the second one is decline in academic performance. This is very important. As a parent, you need to know that in education system, PNG education system, students are allowed to have the phones only once they are into upper grade course. That's where the phone will become compulsory. Why? Because they will start to apply online to go for further studies in tertiary institutions. If the student is in primary school and is asking you for the phone or buy him or her the device that she can access the internet, then it's not yet really a compulsory in the education system to have that phone or the devices in those levels. So to the parents, you need to monitor their academic performance. Once the students' academic performance is dropping, then you need to better question about it. That's the social media addiction or the technological addiction, and it's like a drug. So another one, falling grades. You will see that without the phone, he or she used to get A. Now little bits, he or she is dropping down to B. And next one is lack of focus. You will see that when she comes home, when he comes home, he or she, they won't even discuss about the happenings or the academic performance of the school, in the school campus. When they come, they will discuss about the issues, or they will discuss about what they are watching on the social media platforms. They are not discussing about the homework or discuss about the what did the teacher said or the happenings inside the classroom, academic happenings. They will be more focusing on the social activities. That's the thing that you need to notice. And the third one sign and symptom that you will see is sleep issues. Trouble sleeping. You will see that they will be staying up late in the night just to check the social media platforms. That's why I used to say, as a parent, you need to be updated. You need to create your social media platforms just to monitor your children. And how will you know that they are staying up all night to do their schoolwork? If your children are staying up late night saying that they are studying and it's not improving, that means they are doing something else if they are not improving academically. So you need to question about it. So sleep issues and also excessive use of phones in the night. And the fourth one, social withdrawal. This is very important. Before you give your phone to your children, you need to know who their friends are, how they used to relate with you in the house and also in the community. So once they have the phone, you will see that they will start to isolate themselves. They cannot even come and talk to you openly. They will be isolating themselves in the house and also in the rooms. They are all friends. They won't even spend much time with them. They won't go out on the field and play physically with them, but they will be isolating themselves in the house. That means your child is struggling with the social media addiction or the technological addiction. When you will tired of calling them to have a dinner or breakfast. Yung by tight lo singaw lo go now kai by call na on by come. That's one of the sign. And also still on that one, or social withdrawal, you will see that they will be avoiding face-to-face communication. Even they cannot even spend more than 1 hour talking to you, discussing the family issues, family matters. They will be avoiding face-to-face communication, but they will spend more time in social media. There's a saying that says, mobile phones, it connects people around the world, but it disconnects families. Why? Because you can sit close to your children or whoever your one talk is, and they cannot even talk to you, but they are talking to other people from other parts of the world. All by sitting down close to you, all by smile, nothing stuff while they are chatting. That's one consequence. So you don't let phone disconnect your children from the family and connects them to the other world. And the fifth one is emotional dependence. You will see that their emotion is so connect with the phone. Once you see phone lo by come up as a malnourished dog, malnourished gecko, and by skin dye that's all not stop. Because emotion lo and we connect on the phone or even laptop or boombox. So and one consequences the phone we have and by making na beginning and by drop out law school. And the second one is anxiety or stress. The one is and by come na start lo complain, fear of missing out. Mom, dad, Josephine or Michaeline or whoever else, they have the phone, but I don't have it. They have fear of missing out. So they will be pressuring you, even though they don't need it. They will be telling you, oh, my friends are having this, they have this phone. You have to buy me a phone or laptop, what to what. Because they just want to be get in touch. With that, you will see that, okay, they want to avoid stress or they don't want to be left out. Just like a fashion. And the second one is disregard for responsibilities. Why children want to become part of the social community, or they become so addicted to the social media platforms is because they don't want to do the responsibilities in the house. They will be making excuses like, oh, the teacher has given us this one. Teacher has told us to do more research. So just because they don't want to do the responsibilities in the house, they will become so addicted to the phone or the laptop. So if they are pressuring you to buy them data continuously, then you better need to question about it. And also the eighth one is about the physical signs. The physical sign that you will notice it from your children or the student is they will be having so much headache continuously. And also the eye strain, where you will see their eyes will be red every day. Actually, they are not taking any cannabis or marijuana, but they are into social media platforms and they are addicted into it. So because of the continuous accessing, or because they are looking at the screen even in the late nights, their eyes has become red. So that's one sign, physical sign. And also changes in the posture. You will see them that their neck is pain, their back is pain. Those are also some of the signs. And also they can even lose appetite. Kai kai uputi loy man by call finish now by come kai kai. And the ninth one is loss of interest in other activities. You need lo sabe when something beginning in you say make it lo hours. Maybe before time you know give me a phone them say come na wash him all plate, them say clean him house. Or man by looking them say make him a sample walk lo house. Or bed, you need lo go check him bed them. Or something them say pull him good now put him. And also his room used to be tidy and also organized. But when you give him or her the phone, you will see that everything is messed up. And he or she does not even interested to do other responsibilities anymore. She cannot even become part of the community. Any community-oriented activities that is happening in the community, she or he don't want to be a part of it. And the third one, the last one, many things to list them down, but only for me it will be the last one, lack of control or inability to limit use. He or she will use the phone until the battery will out or until the battery will flat. And also actually the level of the education is dropping because of the social media platforms or the addictions. People are not using it properly, especially PNG. Other countries, they are just using us the trash bins because they are just dumping all the information because government doesn't have any filter. They are not even filtering those information. There's no restriction on our airwaves. Therefore, if you are not careful about your child, he or she will go and consume everything that is dumping by the other countries. And not everything that you search on social media or even the Uncle Google is always true. But you will see that those who are addicted to social media, they are lack on important and vital information, but they are bank up with those junk information, especially from Facebooks. Only the 5 things. I will give you only the 5 tips for the parents how you can help your children or if you're a teacher, how you can help your students to overcome or to avoid those things, social media addiction. The first one, you need to setting boundaries. You need to set the boundaries. You need to set the time. As a parent, you have to say that I will allow you to do the research only from 7 to 10. That will be in the night. So you will tell your students that whatever research you have, make sure you have to complete them between that time. After that, I have to get back the phone. Not you are telling him or her that you have to switch off the phone. No. You have to get the phone and put it in your room and maybe lock it up in your locker. And then following day on the same time, you can give it to them. That's a boundary. In that way, you can tell them to control. And also, you have to tell them that, okay, only on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, you will use your phone to do research. Unless if teacher gives within those days that you are not allowed to use the phone, then I can allow you to use the phone. And those are just the example. And the second one is in digital detox. Always tell them that not every day you have to use a phone. Sometimes you have to take irregular breaks. Sometimes tell your children to go and socialize with your neighbors or with their families physically, not only on the phone. And also mindfulness. Same information that they can access on social media like on the online platform for Post Courier, you need to buy them the Post Courier and put it in the house so they can read it. And for replace with LTE bits, sometimes take them out, talk to them, and also don't even forget to take them to church. Let those gaps can be filled up with some moral values. And the fifth one is parental control and monitoring. If you are a parent and if you are on social media platforms, why can't you be friends with your children or everyone else so that you can make it your business to monitor them? Sadly, to the parents who are not on social media platforms, but the children are playing hide and seek at the back of them. Sampla lo you play, especially all Mary, you play got high expectation because you look him pikinini and friends do you all big shot now like all got iPhone. You also want to have that iPhone. When you are doing that, you work to make him all parents do you only work to pressure too much because you look him all pikinini all got this la something. That's where you don't want to be left out, like I said. So stop lo level do you no can happy you yet na you by making all parents do you all by to what not nothing. So these are some of the signs that I gave you. This is just an educational video or just a awareness to everyone who are concerned about monitoring their children or the performance. I'm just saying this because as the technological changes is increasing, the level of the education is dropping as well. Our societies, they are so filled up with so many dams. I can say that. So yeah, just wash my hand. I'm just giving the awareness to the parents. So take note on that one. Alright. So what's up on those things? Thank you. Cats.